Hey, good morning. Welcome to Accidental Interviews, Episode 1, where I take my friends flying and we focus more on the people than the flying. I have Amanda with me.
Hello.
Who used to be a customer service rep here at Aero Center and has moved on. We will talk about that a little bit. For now, enjoy the flight. We're headed up to Johnston County to get some barbecue, and we'll interview Amanda on the way. All right, welcome aboard, everybody. We got Amanda on board for my first episode of Accidental Interviews. How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling excited.
Today? Yeah, excited?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's been a while since we've been up, so.
Yeah, how long have we known each other?
Oh, a couple years now.
2 or 3 years?
Watching you on all your adventures.
1290.
I appreciate that.
Spark via Bravo. Cross 35 Bravo.
Happy that you get to come along in some of these
Bravo,
too.
Cross 35 at Bravo, JetBlue 1293.
You want to do some flying today?
Do it.
Okay. All right. Make sure prop. Almost said 2 Whiskey Bravo.
Oh, I heard that.
Ready to go?
Ready.
We're clear left, clear right. Mixtures prop. Recognition light coming on.
Gotta love flying.
Yeah, what got you interested in flying?
It kind of just happened. I kind of wanted to do boating and charter some boats, but my lease, I needed to pay my rent, and I couldn't get down to Jacksonville to a maritime school at the time. So I kind of looked into aviation. I was like, Victoria's
navigation.
Resume on navigation. 5 Alpha, thank you.
And I like boating, and I've never been around flying that much besides, commercial.
51 Wilmington departure, radar contact, altitude your discretion, and resume navigation.
So yeah, it was. I just got into it and fell in love with the concept of flying, and yeah, just kind of fell in love with it, and then that's where the trajectory went, and it was fun working at the FBO. I got to meet so many cool people.
Me being one of them?
Meet you being absolutely one of them, and it kind of went from there, and then I
yeah. So where
aviation.
you're working now, you met some people through the FBO. Now you're working up in Raleigh, right?
Yep, working up in Raleigh at UNC Air Operations. I met the pilots through Aero Center, through the FBO, and they had an opening.
1 Sierra Yankee, contact North Johnston approach, 119.7.
Wanted me to come work for them.
119.7.
Nice.
Yeah, and so now I get to, my office is right on the runway, and I get to see the airplanes take off and land and hang around our TBMs.
So you're commuting. How's that commute?
Commute is 2 hours and 4 minutes from each apartment.
So you know it by heart.
I know it by heart, and it's not bad. It's the driving, which I always grew up on road trips, so between New York and DC and everything. So I'm used to the drive. I could put a book on tape on and hang out. And
I love doing that.
Reaper 51, correct for direction.
I don't mind
the odd altitude
flying
plus
the
500.
The jet over to Greensboro and driving back a 3-hour car ride. I do the same thing. I pop in an audio book, and before you know it, it's over.
I know, yeah. It does get kind of tedious, after a day and you just want to go home and take a nap. And then,
Yes.
I can if I wanted to, but I like to get home and cook dinner for Chad and I and see the animals, see the babies.
That's 1,000 feet to go. We're going to level off at 4,000 feet, 500 feet. You're not doing anything wrong. You're actually doing really good.
It's a beautiful day.
Yes. So you mentioned Chad, your boyfriend. He
Yes.
is, what's his official title? Director of, I want to say director of line guys, but that's...
Basically, yeah. He's a manager of ground operations for Aero Center.
Okay, manager of ground operations.
That's
awesome.
what I like to call him, and he goes, I'm just line manager, which
Line
he
manager.
always sells himself short, but he's great. He's so intelligent, and he knows every which way of everything. He does all the fueling with the fuel farm, and yeah, he's worked there. He's worked at the airport for 17 years now.
Yeah, and I've known Chad, God, I don't even know how long. At least I've been in Wilmington since 2010, and I've probably known him since then. Was he working at Air Wilmington back then? I feel like I've known Chad forever. So yeah, he worked at Air Wilmington and.
Air Wilmington, then Modern, then.
He's awesome, Chad.
Center.
I really appreciate you for taking care of 145 Alpha Alpha and 282 Whiskey Bravo. I do appreciate it. Okay, as we're coming up to 4,500 feet, you're going to see these pink bars start to come down because we're going to level off here at 4,500.
You said, you've been over at Air Wilmington,
November
too.
183, Papa Hotel,
Yeah, which
contact
is,
Wilmington
yeah,
Approach.
which
how
is
long?
now Modern Aviation.
Right.
So we've been there. All right, we're going to start leveling off now. We've been there.
Call Wilmington.
Hey, good morning.
We had a Pilatus before
the
the citation, and that Pilatus had been at Air Wilmington
November
since
916 Delta Kilo. Thank you.
2007.
Contact Wilmington on
and then we moved to
118.25.
Aero Center when you guys opened, which was 3.5 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, I think. How long have you been in Wilmington?
Let's see. Since 2020. Chad's born and raised here, so he's
I need to get
out.
So the funny thing about Chad, her boyfriend, is he's the line manager, but he doesn't particularly like airplanes, or doesn't like going in them, I should say, which is really weird for a line manager. So Chad, we need to get you up in this airplane and interview and figure out why you don't like airplanes, and why you don't like being in them, because that's really weird. Although he has said that he'd go flying with me a couple times, so.
Yeah, he'll go flying with you. I'm not so sure if I'm the one flying, you go. But,
Let go of the controls for a second? Okay, you're having to push, so you shouldn't have to. There's a trim wheel down here that, see, the plane should sort of lines up. You got it now.
I was wondering why I was pushing.
It's because it was out of trim, and we just ran the trim wheel a little bit to make it good for you.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like that. Beautiful.
This is third time you've flown with me? Second time? Third time?
Third time.
I know I took you down.
Time.
I took you down the beach the first time, like down to Myrtle Beach and back.
Myrtle, yeah.
Oh, no, Myrtle. That's right. We went and ate at the Flying Fish, and then I feel like we've flown again.
I can't remember where we went. Oh, we did. We went to just a little place. Little airport that nobody was there.
Oh, we went over to Columbus County or something like that.
Yeah, just a little flight over there.
So you've never been to this barbecue restaurant, have you?
I have not. No, I'm excited because all the pilots I know have always said, "Oh, we'll just go and get barbecue for lunch," and can't really get there without a plane. Exciting. Where's your favorite place to fly in your Aero?
That's a great question. So. Well, we were talking about going to Ocracoke. Ocracoke is beautiful. Unfortunately, we had Hurricane Aaron pass by here a few days ago, and I haven't gotten any answer on the airport manager line there to see whether the airport was open or not, so we decided to go to Johnston County. Ocracoke's beautiful. I love going to First Flight Kitty Hawk, again, which is on the Outer Banks. But hey, it's the birthplace of aviation.
It is.
Yeah, so if you haven't been there, I'll have to take you there at some point. There's a huge monument and a huge park and a museum there that has all kinds of...
Yeah, that would be really cool to see.
Yeah.
There is something, because I'm scared of heights. But...
You're probably the same as me. It's not necessarily that you're scared of heights, you're scared of falling.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I have the same problem, like if I'm standing on the top of a building and looking over, my stomach drops, I have to stand away from it.
Yep.
But in an airplane, I don't have that.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was how the first time we went flying, how you convinced me to go, because I was like, I don't know, I'm scared of heights a little bit, and you were like, trust me, I am too, it's fine. And it's not anything like that. It's beautiful up here.
And
so different.
Especially on a day like this. How is it?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of August or end of August right now, and it was 65 degrees out this morning.
No.
That's awesome. It's way better than what we had a few weeks ago, where it was,
terrible.
99, 100 degrees and 113 in heat indexes. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? What profession did you want to get into?
I wanted to be a veterinarian. But then I wanted to be a veterinarian without going to medical school. So which is not
That's
possible.
funny. Okay, I
So-
wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, and yeah, I wanted to be the astronaut without without having to go to school and everything.
Yep.
But at least I still wound up
I was
somewhat
gonna
in
say,
aviation. Yeah.
You kind of made it. just not as far up, but you made it up here.
Yeah, just not quite as
Romeo.
not quite as high. Where are you originally from?
Contact Cherry Point on
New York and Virginia, pretty much, back and forth. I moved a lot
your
back
dad-
and forth.
Was your dad in the military?
No, I just moved a lot. I lived with my grandma up in New York and my cousins, and my mom moved around to DC. And,
Vector ATC,
but it was
turn right
cool.
heading
I got to
160,
experience a lot growing
maintain
up.
3000, vectors 2 are no final approach course.
Yeah, I knew you were from New York because I lived in Connecticut for a while, not too far from Westchester.
Where in Connecticut again?
Beacon Falls, which is a little bit of north. It was like just east of Danbury.
Yeah.
and
Okay, we
Danbury's
talked
not far
about.
from, yeah.
Oh no, I thought Connecticut was a town in New York when I was little.
That's funny.
'Cause we were just
it might
on the
as
border.
well be. It's a tiny state.
It really is. Yep, we used to go to Danbury all the time. But you were from there for a little bit, then Florida.
6 years, and then I moved to Florida for 30 years.
Hot.
And now I'm up here in Wilmington. Yep.
I think you found a good happy middle, good
Yes.
happy medium.
I do miss Connecticut. Like
I do too.
I think out of all the places that I've lived, that is the most pretty. I can do without the winters though, but
I agree, but there's nothing like fall up there,
I
you know?
100% agree.
Especially this time of year, I'm always thinking, oh man. Somebody recently said, I think you're the only person that I've met from the north that misses it and wants to go back, and so now I have another person
Yeah.
on board with me.
I go every chance I get. Like if I'm in the jet up in that area, I go back to the hometown and check
Love
it
that.
out. Yeah.
Never thought I'd be in North Carolina, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
I was
Neither did I guess.
really.
Yeah. My company moved up here, and they would have let me stay.
41 Golf Kilo, see we're approaching lap under
They would have let me stay
3007.
in South Florida, but I wanted to change from South Florida, so
I understand that. My brother lived in Miami for a while there, and
yeah,
it was a lot.
it's busy.
It's very busy, yeah. You had an interesting, how you got, your aviation. You didn't necessarily go into that initially, even though your dad was in it.
Yeah, my
That's
dad flew.
interesting.
Yep, my dad flew Learjets. I was growing up, so he taught me and my brother how to fly. But I went into computers, and I still do that. That is my full-time job. Thus the accidental aviator moniker. It's just I'm accidentally in aviation. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be flying a jet,
A
or
jet?
have a type rating. So that's kind of amazing. My dad flew Citations and Learjets and was like crazy happy when he saw me get my citation.
I'm sure.
Right? Yeah.
That's awesome. Mostly people that I know, the majority of people that I know that have gotten into aviation is because of a parent that was in aviation
Yeah.
too. So it was only a matter of time.
So I have a video coming out of my brother's neighbor's kid flew with me, and she was 21, 22. Her family's not in aviation at all. She just decided she wanted to do it. And she's just about getting her private.
Good for her. Good for her. That's awesome. Love to see women in aviation.
And I did record that flight too, so yeah. I think I said that. I have a video coming out. But you haven't been around Lucy. I think I told you Lucy soloed, right?
Yeah, she did. She did solo.
And she may fly with me tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just because I haven't been around, I haven't had her up in a long time. And she's very close to getting her private license also.
She's been working really hard at it,
Yep.
so that's awesome. Will you let her and Karen say hi from me?
I will do that.
Great family. The first time I flew with you, my mom was so excited. I told her I was excited too, obviously, but it was the first time with me flying at all, ever. And I called her after, and she was in a drive-thru of McDonald's.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, and I could hear her tell the lady in the drive-thru, she's like, my daughter just flew.
an airplane. Your parents are in this area, right?
My mom has an apartment here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was her only child, so she likes to visit often and just...
Oh, so she got an apartment so she could visit.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
funny.
Makes more sense than paying for the hotels, so...
Yeah.
But they live in St. Louis, Weldon Spring, in a very beautiful neighborhood.
Nice.
But those tornadoes, my mom and I were like,
Yeah.
we take a hurricane over it.
130.
I'll take my chances with hurricanes. At least I can
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of the way of them.
That's what exactly.
Yeah.
My dad says the opposite though. He's like, nope, he's from the Midwest, so he's
yeah,
like
I mean,
tornadoes every day.
They probably have a storm cellar and stuff they can go down into, right? Yeah.
The people out there are very, very nice. Midwest. Very sweet.
I have a friend that lives out there, but I've never been.
It's nice to visit when you know where you're going, and the people there are just so great. They're really, really the nicest people wherever I've lived, the nicest
Yeah,
people.
that's what I hear. I miss my family, but I don't miss South Florida.
Yeah, I could.
And with flying the jet, yeah, we've talked about it. I'm down there so much.
Yeah, you get that's
So-
such a great
I know. I get
deal that you can see family.
get paid to go down and visit my family all the time.
Right? It's so funny to me that aviation's such a small world. You know, you're always gonna know somebody that knows somebody that you know.
Well, thanks for coming along, everybody. We learned a lot about Amanda today. Hopefully you enjoy these videos. Give me a like, a subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Amanda and her flying abilities, and wish her good luck on her new job.
Well, thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you came along. And now we're going to go get some good food.
Oh yeah, we are.
You guys haven't been here, check out Low and Slow Barbecue. Fantastic barbecue here.
Apparently great mac and cheese.
Great mac and cheese.